Hi, my name's Jennifer Dixon. Joining me today is my super cute boxer, Ruger. He has really good timing, right? Right when I'm trying to do a back bend pose. Today we're going to work on Dhanurasana, floor bow. Now, stop. Don't immediately leave this channel just because I'm talking about Dhanurasana or backbend. I know backbends get a really bad rep. A lot of times people say, oh, backbends kill my back. I can't do a backbend. Today we're going to talk about ways that you can incorporate a backbend into your life and why you should incorporate a backbend in your life. Now listen, backbends are great. They help to open up our chest, which, let's be honest, gravity works. We're always hunching forward. Whether you're holding babies, driving in a car, looking at a computer, you're always hunched forward. When you do this, it's harder to breathe. These muscles shorten. The muscles in your back lengthen, so they start to lose tone and definition. And then suddenly our posture looks like this, and it's hard to breathe and everything hurts, right? Your bowling ball head's leaning forward. Now, when you do back bends, you're going to lengthen these muscles in the chest and strengthen these muscles in the back, which is key for improved posture as well as decreased pressure on those discs that help to support the spine. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to get started on our bellies. Now, the secret here to pain-free back bends is making sure your belly is engaged. Now, check it out. My back is straight, right? You can see my back is straight. Normally, when we get onto the floor, this is what happens. We tend to let everything go, and you see a really sharp curve in the low back. And then if you start here from this curve in the low back, and then go to a back bend, everything stays in the low back instead of spreading the bend all over through the spine. Now, the way that you can keep this integrity when you get to the ground is instead of letting the hips go, tilt the tailbone down and bring the belly button in. So I'll let you see the belly. So normally we get to the ground and we do a little bit of this. So when we get to the ground, try to tilt the tailbone down and draw the belly in. So you can really see that low belly's working. Now I'm going to come all the way down to the ground and do that same movement. We get to the ground, usually everybody just lets everything go, right? So the belly's loose, hanging out on the ground, the booty is up, sharp curve in the low back. If we were to enter into a back bend from this position, all of the bend is going to come right here, and that equals pain. We don't want to do that. So even here on the belly, lengthen through the tailbone, draw the belly in. We're thinking belly off the floor. It might not get off the floor. That is okay. But that's the internal dialogue that we have, is suck the belly in a lot. Now, for floor bow, we're going to do one leg at a time. I'm going to bring my right arm in front of me, forearm parallel to the front of the mat. I'm going to bend that left knee, and I'm going to reach back and try to grab the left foot. Now, you might be able to grab the shin, you might grab the ankle, you might be grabbing the foot, you might barely be able to touch the toes. It's all a matter of your anatomy and how open you are in the chest. Now, what is the most important thing before you start to kick in this pose? Draw that belly button in, lengthen through the tailbone again, then kick into the pose. Now, you may not bend very much. Look, I don't look like I'm bending very much, do I? This is perfect, though, because you're getting the stretch along the quad. You're learning how to open up your shoulders, because your shoulder, believe it or not, has an internal rotation ever so slightly to grab that foot. Now, let's try to deepen this bend a little bit. I've got my foot. I'm going to internally rotate that shoulder again. I'm going to kick in and lift up some. Now, if I was to do this without any engagement in my belly, it hurts in the low back. Now, if I tilt the tailbone forward and draw the belly in and then kick up, there's more space in the low back to begin with, so this doesn't hurt the low back. Let's try it with both legs. Again, we're going to bend both knees, reaching for the outsides of the feet. Try not to look up in this pose because that's creaky in the neck. So even though we're doing a back bend, we want the neck to be an extension of the spine, not like a big circle. It's going to be more like an oval, maybe an Easter egg. So lengthen through the tailbone, draw the belly in, and then kick into your hands. Eventually, we'll be able to do the things that you see like on Yoga Alliance, Yoga Journal, where the feet are all the way up in the air, or maybe the feet are on the head. But until then, work on rotating those shoulders forward, maybe kicking into the hands, maybe your hands slide up the foot onto the ankles, and keep that tailbone down. Keep that belly button in. Keep kicking and lifting. As soon as you feel pain, come on out of this. Windshield wiper those legs. Maybe revisit doing this posture again on one side, making sure you keep the tailbone down, keep the belly in. And then once you've got the posture to where you can do it pain-free with both one leg at a time, then you play with it both legs at the time. The secret, again, remember, we don't want to have that tailbone tilting up. We want to have lengthen the spine, belly in. If you can keep that spine lengthened and belly in, you're going to protect the low back and be able to experience the benefits of a back bend, that strengthening of all of those posterior chain muscles, as well as opening of the chest without the pain. Thank you so much for watching. Again, my name is Jennifer Dixon with Thrive Yoga and Wellness. If you liked this video, please be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. We are putting out content 3 times a week. It's awesome. And if you have a video that you want to see, make sure you leave it in the comments. If you have something to say about the video, definitely make sure you leave it in the comments. I will be happy to answer everything and post videos based off what you guys want. And if you are in the Chattanooga area, I would love to invite you into the studio. We are located just about 10 minutes up the road from Chattanooga, Tennessee in East Brainerd. We offer over 40 classes every single week, everything from more vigorous vinyasa and Ashtanga power classes to the more relaxing yin and restorative and everything in between. And if you are not in the Chattanooga area, we also offer an amazing online yoga membership where you can have access to a growing library of videos from short tutorials like this to live streamed classes. And the coolest part of our membership is that you also get to access a live virtual class where if you turn your camera on, you will get to practice with the teacher, so you get the feedback, the cues, everything, so you know that your alignment is right on point to keep yourself safe, so you'll be able to practice well into the future. Thanks again for watching. I can't wait to see you soon. Bye-bye.